Asteroids is easily one of the greatest arcade games of all time. Even though the game's fairly rudimentary in terms of technology, it's never been the easiest game to bring to home consoles. Atari's original release of Asteroids on the VCS was a seminal moment in video game history, as it was a huge success, even though it didn't really look or play like the arcade. What it did do, though, is play kind of like the arcade, and look good enough on TVs of the early 1980s, and that was alright with us. It wasn't until the Nintendo era that we really got a near-accurate console port of some classic arcade games, and not until the era of PlayStation that we got the actual ROMs themselves. While the 2600 version of Asteroids is pretty good all said and done, it did have some issues. Some game modes, including the default, were just too easy, and while the graphics were okay for the time, they weren't great and didn't age all that well. The Atari 5200 version was planned but never actually released during its initial console life. It had even more issues, including slow gameplay and choppiness, but it took two risks that helped set the stage for the success of the 7800 port and beyond. The 5200 version had selectable secondary powers, which was okay but not great, and something that was flat out great in both two-player cooperative and competitive simultaneous gameplay, in addition to difficulty modes. Atari launched its 7800 version of Asteroids with the console, and it was a smart showcase of what the 7800 could do. The 7800 version of Asteroids may be one of the best, if not the best, console versions of the arcade game from the 1980s. It plays fast, looks good, controls well, sounds classic, and has tons of replayability. Adding co-op turns it from great to beyond great. Sadly, I was not able to capture co-op gameplay for this video, but it's just as fun really as it is on the new Asteroids Recharged. And this is my favorite console version of Asteroids from the 1980s. I used both the classic and modern controllers without issue, although I ended up preferring the modern due to it feeling more accurate. The classic experience isn't bad though, and feels very much like playing the game back in the day. On the modern, you can use either the stick or D-pad. Remapping controls is not an option, and no manual is included. Thankfully, since it is Asteroids, a manual isn't needed. The game is available to play for free on the cloud-based Antstream arcade. Thanks for watching. I'll be making videos on new releases in the coming weeks, including Rally Racers, Breakout Recharged, BPM Boy, and many others. I also have several 7800 titles to get through. Liking promotes the channel and helps spread the word, and subscribing gets these videos in your feed. Have fun!